My name is Caitlin Everett, and this is my policy speech. I'm sure everyone here knows the risk of working in the agricultural industry. Farmers and ranchers pour their blood, sweat, and tears, literally, into this industry and face many challenges every year. In the United States, we have the Farm Bill, also known as the Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018. It is the primary agricultural and food policy tool that the federal government has in place to protect our farmers. This bill connects and protects the food we eat, the farmers who produce that food, and the natural resources that make growing that food possible. While doing research, I found the National and Sustainable Agricultural Coalition that explains this farm bill and how it covers programs ranging from crop insurance for farmers to healthy food access for low-income families, from beginning farmer training to support for sustainable farming practices. The Farm Bill sets the stage for our food and farm systems. The 2018 Farm Bill, enacted on December 20th, 2018, builds upon many of the crucial programs that serve America's agricultural producers. The USDA is implementing this new bill, which includes seeking public input on programs and designing guidelines. As a leading advocate for family farmers and sustainable agriculture, it's our job to make sure that this important bill is good for farmers, consumers, and the environment. After this speech, I hope you will not only understand how the Agricultural Act of 2018 enhances land conservation, but also realize how it improves crop insurance for our farmers and helps maintain disaster programs in the event of a natural disaster. I will now explain how this bill is good for land conservation. As the National Sustainable Agricultural Coalition says, American producers are hardworking people. Every day they face economic and environmental obstacles and challenges and work to overcome them. Empowering farmers with the skills, resources, and training to take on the challenges that come with stewardship is critical for ensuring our farms and food supply are resilient and healthy. The benefits of on-farm conservation are widespread and far-reaching. They help to ensure cleaner drinking water for our urban and rural communities, more robust habitat for wildlife, and farm operations that are sustainable long-term. This is so true and so important for our future. And the new Farm Bill, Title II of the new Farm Bill, covers conservation, which is I'm going to talk about. This part of the bill helps farmers and forest landowners conserve their properties to improve water and air quality, to protect soil health, and maintain safe wildlife habitats. As described in the Farmer's Guide to 2018 Farm Bill programs, the Conservation Innovation Grant awards competitive grants that drive innovation and develop the tools, technologies, and strategies for next generation conservation efforts on working lands. Grantees leverage the federal investment through matching requirements. Through CIG's new on-farm trials, partners provide incentive payments to producers to offset the risk of implementing innovative approaches. This grant is just one of 10 programs in the bill available for conserving agricultural operations. The next title I'm going to talk about is crop insurance. It provides opportunities to reduce the risk on your operation. The National Sustainable Agricultural Coalition explains this part of the bill by stating, Americans rely on family farmers for our food on our tables, and we trust them to protect the lands that they tend. Because of the important role farming plays in our lives and in our economy, it is in the public interest to help protect farmers against risks. Subsidized crop insurance is now the largest federal farm safety net program. According to the Farmer's Guide, federal crop insurance offers hundreds of different insurance products. Products offerings include coverage for production loss, revenue loss, and price decline. Insurance covers row crops, livestock, specialty crops, organics, dairy, grazing land, and more. The guide also lists the Non-Insured Crop Disaster Assistance Program, NAP, and says it provides financial assistance to producers of certain eligible crops for which catastrophic risk protection plan of insurance is not available when low yields, loss of inventory, or prevented plant occurring due to an eligible cause of loss. There are 3 other programs on the bill, including Agricultural Risk Coverage, ARC, Price Loss Coverage, PLC, and the Conservation Stewardship Program, Grassland Conservation Initiative, and the Dairy Margin Coverage Program. All the details of each program can be found on that guide. Now let's talk about how the Farm Bill helps maintain disaster relief programs. Agriculture is a risky business, so this next part of the Farm Bill that I will talk about was put in place to help you prepare and recover from natural disasters. The Agricultural Improvement Act provides many opportunities for your operation to recover from natural disasters. One of these resources, the Emergency Conservation Program, ECP, provides funding and technical assistance for farmers and ranchers to restore farmlands damaged by natural disasters and for emergency water conservation measures in severe droughts. The Livestock Forage Disaster Program and the Livestock Indemnity Program provides compensation to eligible livestock producers that have suffered grazing losses due to drought or fire on land that is native or improved pasture land with permanent vegetative cover or that is planted specifically for grazing. They also provide benefits to livestock owners for livestock deaths or injuries in excess of normal mortality caused by adverse weather or by attacks by animals reintroduced into the wild by federal government or protected by federal law. Benefits are also available for reduced sale prices for owned livestock due to injury caused by eligible loss conditions. According to the Farmer's Guide to Farm Bill Programs, I encourage you to visit the USDA Disaster Resource Center at farmers.gov for more information about disasters and ways to protect and connect with local help. In conclusion, during my speech, I gave you enough information to make an informed decision regarding the Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018, and now I will summarize why this bill is so important. Our nation's farmers and ranchers are aging, and many of them will reach their retirement without a plan in place that ensures the ongoing viability and vitality of their farm. At the same time, aspiring farmers nationwide are facing significant barriers to success in agriculture. When I discovered that there was a policy in place for our country's farmers, I was so happy. Not only do ranchers and farmers have the resources available to protect their livelihoods now, but there are resources in place to protect our future. According to the National Sustainable Agricultural Coalition, the Farm Bill got its start in 1933 as part of President Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal legislation. It says its 3 original goals were to keep food prices fair for farmers and consumers, ensure an adequate food supply, and protect and sustain the country's vital natural resources. Even though the Farm Bill, now the Agricultural Improvement Act, has changed some in the last 85 years, its main goals are the same. When you support the U.S. Farm Bill, recently revised to the Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018, you support our nation's agricultural industry by enhancing land conservation, improving crop insurance, and keeping disaster relief programs in place. Thank you.